Hey you guys, Rick with Rick's Toy Room, and it is both story time and unboxing time. So we got something cool in today. Took it long enough to get here. I'm still waiting for the other half of this when I open it, and you should know what I'm talking about. And then let's rant and rave and complain for a minute. So back in November, my normal lawn guy had quit. He and his family moved to Virginia to be closer to his family and parents. He just had his second child, and it was time for him to go. Change of life, no big deal. So I lost one of the actually better lawn guys I've ever had. He was a little expensive, but honestly, he did a great job. He's worth every penny. So since then, I've been trying to replace him. Well, I have had nothing but problems. I replaced him with one crew. They were practically useless. Didn't do a whole lot of anything. Then I get this other guy, and the first couple times he came through, he didn't do a great job, but he didn't do a bad job. I wasn't, okay, it was cool, no worries. A few weeks back, I needed him to clean up the leaves for me, and he did a great job, bagged them, tagged them, everything was cool. I come home today, and this guy has totally fucking screwed me. So, turned around, and I come in the house, go to get the dogs water, go to feed them. I've got no water in my house. Check all the faucets, I have no water. Check the bill's been paid. I call the emergency services because the water company here closes at 4 o'clock. And the water guy's like, yeah, we haven't done services. Your bill's in good standing. We haven't cut anybody off. Like, we're not doing any work. Let's check some things. We do some quick, checky. And what do you know? The outside water's turned off. Why the hell's the water turned off? Oh, I realized the lawn guy was here. Why did the lawn guy turn off my water? I turned the water on, and there is a fountain blasting out of the side of my house. So the previous owner had a water spigot on the side of the house. He removed it, put a stupid cap about yay big in there, and blocked it off. And then, they blocked it off, so I didn't have a water spigot on that side. No big deal. I don't necessarily need it. It'd been nice for the pressure washer, but yeah, I got a 200-foot hose. I'm fine. Well, apparently this jackass took the riding lawnmower into my backyard, hit it, snapped it off, and instead of telling me he did it, he just turned off the water and left. Now, you know what? Things happen. I was going to forgive him. It was like $10 for some glue and a pretty hour-long inconvenience of not having water in my house, but I was going to forgive him. Well, then I get on Facebook to rave about that, rant about it, whatever you want to. And I see my next door neighbor post a photo of her driveway covered in leaves with a comment that, I hope you have more considerate neighbors than mine. And at first, I found it a little amusing, right? Like, the dick in me is like, that's kind of funny. However, the person that I also am says, that's fucked up. That's bullshit. So I went over. I apologized. I told her gave her the whole thing. Look, this guy's only been hired for like 3 weeks, 3 months, whatever. He's been fucking useless. The guy's terrible. The bricks around the tree are all fucked up right now, so I'm gonna have to fix that this weekend. So needless to say, I apologized. It was only right of me to apologize because this idiot covered her driveway in leaves that weren't her responsibility to clean up. It's his. So I fired him. I canceled all of his mowings, and that's the end of that. So now I have to find a new lawn guy. But that's today's rant and raven story. I've just eaten 3 minutes of your lives. Let's see what cool stuff I have in here. I believe I showed this off to you guys, or at least I posted photos of it on Facebook when it first came in. And the moment I got it in, I immediately shipped it out. And it's one of two that is finally back. And what do we have? Now, I've owned this before. Not in this variation. What do I mean by the variation? I mean, it was not signed last time. But, check it out. I'm excited for this. X-Men Annual, number 14, 1990. With my Gambit logo. This is the cameo of Gambit. This is essentially the very, very first appearance of Gambit. Like I said, is the cameo. This is when he first showed up in comics. He then showed up in another X-Men book that I have out right now. But I have Chris Claremont's signature on this bad boy. Chris Claremont is the creator of Gambit. It came back as a 9.8, so I bought this on eBay as a 9.8 graded with no autograph. I shipped it back to CGC to repress it and to then get it autographed, just to make sure I didn't lose the 9.8, hoping for something better, but there is a pretty nice ding, you won't be able to see it in this video, on this corner of the book here, so that's probably what knocked it from being a 10 to a 9.8, but this is sick. I love the Gambit logo on it. I'm going to take some photos, post this up on eBay, or not eBay, on Facebook and Instagram. I'm keeping this. Like I said, I had this and the first issue of Gambit. I bought both of those before at like $150 for the total from my guys over at Comics and Stuff in Brandon. Then before I sold the house, I needed cash in Riverview, so I dumped the books. I had my buddy sell them, and he got me like $300 for the two of them. I paid $140 for this one at a 9.8 already graded. Had them crack it, spent another $120 in the autograph. So at this point, I've got this. I'm in for about $260 on this book, and similar copies have sold for $360 plus. So I'm definitely in the profit on this one. I had a 9.6. Enter the Gambit, the first appearance of official first appearance of Gambit. That is still awaiting grading. So I haven't seen any movement on this. This went really quick. From the time that they finally decided, yeah, we're going to grade it, it was like 4 days and it was in my hand. So I'm hoping the other book gets here and gets graded very soon. That one I'm more excited about, being that it's the first appearance. Now, granted, it's only a 9.6. I think my last one was a 9.8. But even at a 9.6, I mean, 9.6, it's worth. I paid, I want to say, another almost $300 for the first appearance on the 9.6. And now that it's going to have a signature series with Chris Claremont's autograph on it, it'll definitely be worth its investment, how I'll put it. So glad to see that's happening. We are, yeah, I'm happy. It will also have the Gambit logo. I'm waiting to see if the pressing on the 9.6 makes it a better copy and gets a 9.8. I would love to have a 9.8 signed, because then it would be like probably a $500-$600 book. We'll see when it comes back once CGC gets it graded. They took them a little while to get it checked in. It was delivered like the last day it had to be in, and then they didn't check it in for like 3 days. So I really hope it made the autograph. I mean, I didn't get notice that they sent it back, so I'm hoping it's just stuck in the process somewhere. Yeah, so there it is. There is my 9.8 cameo, first, the real first appearance of Gambit, the cameo. I'm going to put that up with the other Gambits that I had signed. I found out that the actual voice actor for the original 97, like the OG animated X-Men, will be at Tampa Bay Comic-Con. So JSA is going to be there, apparently accepting comic submissions. So I'm going to see if they are able to crack this book. And if they can, I will get the other Gambit's autograph on it as well. And then I will send in, I'll resend in, and if you're wondering which one I'm talking about, because I still haven't hung them up. So I've got AJ Losario, the voice actor for Gambit 90 or X-Men 97 of Gambit. The original Gambit actor for the original X-Men animated is going to be at Tampa. If JSA can crack this, I will have them crack it. I will get it signed by the other Gambit voice actor. I will send it back, and then I'll have the label changed to a Gambit label. If JSA can't crack these, then I'm going to leave it as is, and maybe I'll just find another comic and get the other autograph. Whatever. I don't care. But my Gambit collection is essentially almost complete now, and I cannot wait to get the next book in. So when it comes in, we'll do another video. All right, guys, 10 minutes of your life gone, but that is the biggest update, and I figure it's time to get another video out anyhow. So deuces, like, subscribe, follow, share, and I have some more Hot Wheels coming in soon. So hopefully we'll be able to do another unboxing video as well. Later.